to day 18 of discovery. Let's start in a nice comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall, straight spine. Hands in your lap or on your knees. Just close your eyes for a moment. And let's take a deep breath in. Big exhale. 2 more big deep breaths. Emptying out completely. Becoming present. Go ahead and reach your arms over your head. Hands come together. Hands to heart. Breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Go ahead and walk those hands forward. Forehead towards the mat. Take a breath. Walk over to the right. Take a breath. Coming through center. Over to the left. Take a breath. Coming back through center. Walking back up. Arms out to the side. Touch your shoulders. Touch your elbows. Open them up. Touch your elbows. Open them up. 2 more times. Arms out. And try to touch your hands together, like behind your back. So shoulder blades come together, chest is open. Breathe in. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Round that upper back. Open it up. Give yourself a hug. Open it up. Give yourself a hug. And just thank your body, thank yourself for showing up for you today. And release those arms. Walk your fingers out to the right. Reach that arm over your left ear. And come up through center. Walk the left fingers out to the left side. Right arm comes over the right ear. Both sits bones are still on the mat. And rise up. Feet come out long. Right foot comes over the left leg. Left leg can stay out long as this foot is flat on the mat. Or you can tuck that leg behind as long as both of your sits bones are on the mat and you're sitting up nice and tall. Bring your left arm up. Bring that elbow on the outside of your right bent leg. Right arm comes behind you, twisting over to the right, looking over that shoulder, sitting up nice and tall. Take a deep breath. If you want to try to do a bind here, you can bring your left arm through the leg and wrap that right arm around. Maybe you'll reach it, maybe not. I can't reach on this side. I'm still about an inch away. Just make sure you keep that spine nice and straight. And unravel. Let's take it to the other side. So right foot comes out straight. Flex that foot. Left foot comes on the other side of that leg, flat on the mat. You can keep it just like that, or bring that leg in, both sits bones on the mat, sitting up nice and tall. Right arm comes up, elbow on the outside of that left leg, looking over your left shoulder, breathing. And again, if you want to attempt a bind, that left arm comes behind you, right arm is in between or wrapped underneath that left leg, breathing. And unravel. Let's meet in a tabletop position. Nice flat back, core is tight. Right leg reaches out, square those hips. Left arm reaches out. Really reach out as far as you can with your fingertips and your toes. Tightening that core. Breathe in. Exhale. Knee to elbow. Round it in. Stretch it out. Breathe in. Exhale. Round in. Reach. Breathe in. Exhale. Round it in. Reach. Bend that right leg. Foot to the sky, grabbing the top of that foot or the ankle and lifting that knee up and that foot towards the sky, opening your chest. Breathing. And slowly release. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg comes out, square those hips, right arm comes out, really reach with the toes and the fingers, keeping a flat back. Breathe in, exhale, round it through. Breathe in to reach, exhale, round it through. Reach. Exhale, round through, and bend that left leg. Come around with that right arm, grab the top of the foot or the ankle, lifting that knee and foot towards the sky, opening your chest, breathing. And slowly let go of that foot. Coming back to tabletop. Curl those toes under, lift your knees just about an inch off the mat. Breathe in, exhale, lift the right foot, and pulse. Bring that leg down, breathe in, keeping those knees lifted. Exhale, lift that left leg and pulse. Lower those knees to the ground. Sit back to your child's pose. Take a moment. Breathing. Rounding through, coming into upward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly lower to the mat. Bring your left ear to the mat, hands down by your side. Lift your right foot. Grab the top of that foot and stretch it in towards your glute. Elbow can come towards the sky. Lower it down. Right ear on the mat. Left leg bends. Grab the top of that foot. Stretch it in towards your glute. Breathing. And lower it down. Right arm comes out to a T. Left hand comes under your shoulder. You're going to start pushing your body over to the right. Right foot can touch the floor with your toe. Or, if you want, if you're flexible, grab the top of that foot with your left hand. Breathing. And release that leg. Fingertips come back to the mat. Turn back to your belly. And let's take it to the other side. So left arm comes out to a T. Right hand comes under your shoulder. Start turning your body. Toe can touch the floor. And then if you want to try and grab that ankle or the top of that foot, and just hold it there, chest open. Breathing. Release and turn back to your belly. Curl those toes under. Come straight into your downward dog. Walk it out. Really stretch those heels, hamstrings, calves. Breathing. Tucking that tailbone up towards the sky. On our next breath in, right leg comes high. Exhale, bring it through the center. Step it up. Lower down on that back foot. Slowly rise up. Arms overhead. Breathe in. Bring those, interlace those fingers together, steeple grip. And we're gonna exhale, come forward, belly to thigh. Holding it there. Breathing. Hands come to the mat. Lift up on that back foot. See if you can grab the top of that foot. Elbow to the sky, looking back towards the back of your mat. Breathing. You can sink a little deeper into that hip. And let go. Hands frame that foot. Hop up on the back foot. High plank. Deep breath in. You can drop your knees down if you need to modify. Exhale. Open up. Upward facing dog. Turning to your left. Open up. Wild thing. Right foot is behind, bent. Left foot is out long. Chest is open. Deep breaths. And sit down. Turning. Coming back up, upward facing dog. Breathe in. Turn to the right. Exhale, open. Wild thing. Left foot is behind, right foot's out long, chest is open, hips are up. Sit down. Turn onto your belly. Deep breath in. Hands come out to a T. Feet come together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Lower down. Deep breath in. Exhale. And lower down. Hands come under shoulders. Curl those toes. Rise up. Downward dog. Walk those heels out. Stretch them down towards the mat. And tucking that tailbone up towards the sky. On your next breath in, left leg reaches high. Hips are squared. Exhale, step it up. Lower on that back foot, flatten that foot. Slowly rise up, arms overhead. Deep breath. Interlacing those fingers, steeple grip. Deep breath in. Exhale, belly to thigh. Hold it there. Breathing. And frame that foot, lifting up on the back foot. Grab it with your left hand. Elbow towards the sky. Look behind you. Sink a little deeper in that hip. Breathing. Lower that leg down, framing that foot. Hop up on the back foot. Come into your plank. Drop your knees. Drop your chest and chin. Flatten those feet. Breathing. And let's come right back up. Downward dog. Walking it up. Breathing. Come up to your tippy toes. Lower down those heels. Stretch them down. Come up on those tippy toes. Stretch those heels down. One more time. This time stay up and tippy toe like you're walking on some high heels to your forward fold. Really activating those glutes, tightening your core. That will allow you to bend, putting more weight in your toes. Let your top half hang heavy. You can grab your elbows and sway it out if you want. Let's slowly rise up. Exhale, arms overhead, hands to heart. Bending our knees, coming into chair pose. Feet should be together. I mean, they don't have to be right up against each other, but it does help because then you can use your knees and your inner thighs to give you more balance. You should have more weight in your heels. Hands come to your heart. Twist it over to the right. Left elbow comes on the outside of that right leg. Lifting our belly off of our thighs. Maybe it's still resting there, but we want to tighten that core. Breathe in. Exhale. See if you can start putting more weight on your right foot and lifting and stepping back into a high lunge, a twisted high lunge. Go ahead and drop down on that knee. Open those arms. You can flatten that back foot if you want, or keep your toes curled. Breathe in. We're gonna exhale. Open up to water wheel. Breathe in, touch your hand to the back of that thigh. Left arm comes over that ear. Cartwheel it down. Pop up on that back leg, come into a high plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, knee to elbow. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to elbow. Keep going. Breathing. You should really feel this in your obliques. Knees come down. Widen your knees, toes are together. Sit back, wide-legged child's pose. Chest and forehead towards the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly roll it up. Come back to tabletop. Curl those toes. Walk it out. Breathing. Feet come together. Bend those knees. Belly to thighs. Look forward. Start giving yourself a little bounce. And see if you can hop to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Breathe in, slowly rise up. Exhale, arms overhead, hands to heart. Bringing our feet close together, coming back into chair pose. You can sit back, arms overhead. Bringing more weight into our heels. You should be able to lift your toes. Hands come to heart. Deep breath in, turn to the right. Exhale, tightening that core. Bringing more weight to that left foot. And stepping that right foot back. Slow, gentle movements. High twisted lunge. Lower down. You can flatten that back foot or keep those toes curled. Open those arms up. Come into water wheel. Breathe in. Exhale, hand comes behind on that thigh. Open it up, right arm over right ear. Cartwheel it down. Hop on that back foot, come into a plank. Mountain climbers. Deep breath in. Exhale. Come straight to your downward dog. Breathing. Stretching those heels. Slowly lower down to your knees, coming into tabletop. Turning that left foot out to the side. As I do that, I'm going to reach my right foot out long, opening up to gate pose. Right arm towards the sky. You can also bring it over that ear for an added stretch. Breathing. Rise up. Stretch it over to the other side. Coming back towards the mat, turning that left leg in, coming back to tabletop. Turning my right foot out and bringing my left leg out long. Coming right into gate pose. Breathing. Left arm can reach over that ear for an added stretch. And come on up, over to the other side. Breathing. And cartwheel it down, coming back to your tabletop. Come right back into downward dog. Walking it out, walking it out, breathing. On your next breath in, right leg comes high. Exhale, open that hip up. Knee to nose. Come all the way forward into plank. Breathe in, open it up. Open that hip up. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, breathe in. Open that hip up. Exhale, knee to nose. Lower it down. Right to pigeon pose. You can walk out to your forearms or all the way down to your forehead. And let's hold this for a few breaths. Slowly begin to walk those arms back up. Curl those toes under. From here, you can meet me right in downward dog or come into three-legged dog. So you're going to breathe in. Exhale. Three-legged dog. Coming back to downward dog. Walking it out. Next breath in, left leg reaches high. Open that hip up. Exhale, knee to nose. Breathe in. Open it up. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, breathe in. Open it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Drop that leg down, coming straight to pigeon. Walking down to those forearms or all the way out. Let's take a few breaths. Walking it back up. Curling the back toes under, coming right to downward dog or three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale. Walking it out. On our next breath in, right leg comes high. Exhale, come through the center, make a square. 3 times. Breathe in. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Slow squares. 3. Breathe in. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Step it up. We're going to turn and flatten that back foot. Slowly rise up. You can also use your hands on your thigh anytime. Warrior 1. Steeple grip. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Bend it. Breathe in. Exhale to straighten. Bend it. Breathe in. Exhale to straighten. One more time. Open it up. Warrior 2. If you need to widen your stance, go ahead. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Hands come together. Breathe in to come down. Exhale to lift. Breathe in to come down. Exhale. Breathe in. One more time. And come back to warrior 2. Flip that front palm. Reach out. Exalted warrior, peaceful warrior. Straighten that front leg. Deep breath in. Exhale. Come into your triangle, open that chest. Body is straight like you're leaning up against a wall. Deep breath in. Exhale, bending that front knee, turning on that back foot. And we're gonna come straight into standing split. You can wrap one leg around, maybe both, if you're really daring. Fingertips come to the mat. From here, listen carefully. Keeping a nice bend in that knee, start to lift your upper back. So now you're in a flat back position, long upper body. Deep breath in, exhale, warrior three. Breathing. If you want to try to bring your arms overhead and slowly rise. Take a breath. Mountain pose. Mountain pose should make you feel like a badass warrior, goddess. Like, so you're standing up tall, chest is open, like no one can F with you, you know? Basically any warrior pose too. All right, let's take a deep breath in, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive it down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Fingertips come to the mat. Come straight to your downward dog. Walk it out. Breathing. Stretching those heels. Tucking that pelvis. Let's take a deep breath in. Left leg comes high. Exhale, make 3 neat squares. Deep breath in, 3-legged dog. Exhale, 3 squares. 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it up. Turn on that back foot. Slowly rise up. Warrior 1. Steeple grip. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, straighten that leg. Breathe into bend. Exhale. Slowly opening up, adjusting your stance to warrior 2. Deep breath in, exhale to rise. Breathe in, exhale. Flip that front palm, reach it front. Exalted warrior, peaceful warrior. Breathe in, exhale, straighten that front leg. Come right into triangle. Opening that chest. Stack shoulders, like we're leaning right up against a wall. Deep breath in, exhale, bending on that front leg, turning on that back foot. Step it up, right into your standing split. Wrapping one hand around your ankle. Breathing, maybe 2 hands. If you fall, just place your hand down. Try again. Fingertips come to the mat. Making a nice flat back first. Keeping a little bend in that knee. Deep breath in. Hands come behind. Whoop. If you fall, try bringing your hands to your heart first. And then airplane arms. Slowly step it up. Are your legs on fire? Because mine are. Shake them out. Whew. Let's do some balance poses. We're gonna do plain old tree pose. But I can tell you how we can make it a little harder. If you want, if not, you don't have to. But one way to practice your balance and really build the strength you need is doing balancing poses on blocks. So if you feel like tree is easy for you and you want a little bit of a challenge, let's bring our left foot either on the mat, evenly pressed onto the mat. Place your foot where it's comfortable. Right foot comes on your inner thigh or your shin. Hands to heart. Now my ankle will move and move and move because it's working on balancing itself. This is kind of like being on a balance beam. Arms overhead. Woo! Find your focus. Hands to heart, knee comes up, and then lower. See? I mean, tree pose without making it harder is hard in itself. So I highly recommend to practice your balance, just standing on a block with your knee like lifted. Like just that is hard, you know? But that's what's gonna give you the strength and the balance you need and the coordination. All right, let's take it to the other side. Right foot, place on the mat evenly or on your block if you're daring. And find your focus, your drishti. Find the breath. Ooh, this is hard. And maybe bring your arms overhead. Breathing. This is kind of like balancing in like a balance pose with my eyes closed or in the dark. Try doing that. That's hard. Hands to heart, knee lifted, and then lower down. All right. Let's do a little bit of core work and then we'll do some nice stretching at the end. Breathe in, arms overhead, exhale. Dive it down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Fingertips to the mat. Walk it back. Chaturanga. Deep breath in. Exhale. Upward facing dog. And bring your knees to the ground. Sit back in your child's pose for a moment. And rise up to tabletop. Swing those legs around. Let's come into boat pose. If you're practicing boat pose, another nice way is placing a block behind you to give you a little, I mean, that really helps. It really does. It gives you something to lean on. So that's a really nice way to practice your boat pose. Take a deep breath in, coming into boat. Find your sweet spot, tightening that core, lifting that chest. Again, you can bring your fingertips to the mat or behind your legs. Deep breath in, straighten your right leg. Again, if this is too much, place that block behind your back. Come back to neutral, left leg. Come back to neutral, right leg. Neutral, left leg. Neutral, right leg. neutral, left leg, and hug it in. That worked all of your core muscles. Usually I do some lower core, some middle core, and some top. But that, my friends, was a 3-in-1-er. All right, bring both legs up high to the sky, hands down. You can tuck them under your glutes a little bit. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right leg comes down, and it doesn't touch the floor. And just hold it there for a breath. Bring it up. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the left leg down, but don't let it touch the floor. Hold it for a breath. Come back up, breathe in. Exhale to lower the right leg. Hold it for a breath. Bring it back. Deep breath in. Exhale, left leg lowers. Take a breath. Bring it in. One more on both sides. Breathe in. Exhale, right leg lowers. Hold it for a breath. Breathe in. Exhale. Hold it for a breath. Bring it up. Hug it in. Give me a good morning stretch. That feels good. Something about that stretch makes me yawn every time. I don't know what that's about. Anyways, let's come into bridge pose. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift those hips. And lower, but not all the way. And then lift. Lower, not all the way. Lift, 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 lift. Now, bringing your right leg up, can we lift up? Deep breath in. Exhale, lift, 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 lift. Lower it down. Sorry. Left leg comes up. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Lower it down. Hug it in. Left leg comes down. Right leg comes high. And move my blocks. Let's open it up to the right. Bring it back through center. Hug it in. Lower it down. Left leg comes up. I'm going to place my left hand on my belly so it's out of the way. Breathe in, exhale, open it up slowly, keeping both shoulder blades on the mat. Breathing. Bring it back through center, hug it in. Right leg comes up, hug it in. We're going to twist it over to the right. Over to the left. Right leg is bent. Right arm comes out. And then maybe you grab that toe and stretch it up. Try to keep both shoulder blades on the mat. I know it's hard, but breathing. And release, coming back through. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg bends, twist it over to the right this time. And then maybe you grab that toe and stretch it up. Try and keep both shoulder blades on the mat. Breathing. And bring it in. Let's do plow pose and maybe rock and roll up to a seat. So deep breath in. Exhale, up and over. And from here, I'm going to place my hands on my lower back and slowly allowing myself to roll. And maybe I'll roll a couple more times. And let's do some split practice. Again, you do not need blocks, but if you have them, they do help, mostly to make sure that your body is upright. A lot of times in splits, in order to get lower, we pull our upper body forward. We don't want that. We want to be straight up, straight up. It's better to have perfect alignment and not be as close to the floor than it is to be closer to the floor and not have perfect alignment. You see what I'm saying? All right, so let's start on the left side today. Coming into our low lunge, back foot is flat, hips are squared to the front. We are really sinking into that hip. Really feeling that stretch. You can even bring your blocks back and sit your upper body up a little taller. Breathe. The more we breathe, the more it opens up our muscles and allows us to go a little bit deeper. Coming back to runner's lunge. And let's come back and sink into that front hip, low lunge. Breathing. Coming back to our runner's lunge. One more time. Coming up to neutral. From here, I'm going to inch back with my back leg and bring my blocks back or my hands, and then I'm going to push forward with my front heel. Now, I'm going to shift my blocks back so that I'm upright. We don't want to be here. We want to start here. Start practicing having the proper alignment in a split. And then as we get that down, then we can work on getting belly to thigh, but one step at a time. And to come out, I'm going to slowly turn my back leg Bring both hands or blocks to the right side, and I'm gonna toe, and then knee, and then toe, and then knee. Coming over to the other side. Coming into our low lunge on the right side. Hips are square to the front. Sinking deep in that hip. Standing up nice and tall. Breathing. Yeah, I'd rather you guys have good alignment and, you know, do the poses in the proper way than to go further in the pose, if that makes sense. For me, it's all about proper alignment so that I don't get hurt. And that way, if I do it the right way from the start, I'm not having to backtrack to reteach my muscles and my body how to do it, you know? So, that's all. Proper alignment, less injury, less, what's the word I'm looking for? Less chances, wow, of an injury. All right, let's come back to runner's lunge. Coming back up, sinking into that hip. Yeah, there's no rush in yoga. Yoga is very patient and kind to our bodies. There's no winners and there's no losers. Yoga is a personal relationship that you have with your own body, but we're certainly not in competition with anyone. Yoga is a personal experience. Let's go ahead and inch back with our back leg, and then pushing forward with that front leg, sitting up nice and tall, and breathing. And to come out, turn that back foot, both hands to one side or both blocks, knee, toe, knee, and then you can bring it in. All right. Let's go ahead and slowly come back to our backs. Slowly and gently. Coming into whatever position is comfortable for you in your corpse pose. Maybe it's reclined butterfly, or maybe if we did a lot of hip openers, having those feet wide and knees come in, or just feet out long in a regular corpse pose. Let's relax everything. First, let's tense everything up. Tense everything up really hard, and then let go. Relax your glutes, relax your face, relax your jaw, relax your lower body, your upper body. I want you to picture yourself just floating on the top of the water, super calm, super relaxed, closing your eyes, drowning out any noises around us, any to-do lists we have. Let's just be present for a few moments and give our body, our mind, our soul some peace and quiet. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. your time to show grace to yourself, to your mind, to your body. Every human being deserves peace and happiness and love. And even though things are not perfect, it's how we choose to see those things. If we look at things in a more positive aspect, it will make our lives a lot easier. Take a few more breaths. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes. You can either roll over to one side and gently meet me in a seat, or rock and roll your way up to a comfortable seat. Whatever you desire. If you have a block, I suggest you sit on it for your comfortable seat ending. It's very, very hip opening. It's nice. I hope me talking during corpse pose was okay. I just felt like I needed to say that stuff, so I did. I just wanted to point out I had very, 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 very bad anxiety this morning. I had a lot going on. My chest was tight. I was feeling super anxious, and I knew, let me take a break and let me do yoga, because as soon as I do, I will feel so much better, and that tightening of the chest is gone. I feel floaty, I feel peaceful, I feel loved, I feel amazing. So I hope you guys do too. Sometimes it's not always a hardcore sweaty practice, but the result is always the same. You get a wonderful workout, your heart rate still goes up, you feel wonderful, you feel limber and fluid and open and flexible and balanced. So yeah, anyway. Let's do 2 ohms. That's right. Hands can come to your knees or in your lap comfortably. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath in. Hands to heart. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today for day 18 of Discovery. It was truly a pleasure, as it always is, and I hope you come back for tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste, my friends. I really need a clicker. Bye.